might be working now. You can.
Hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me? I can hear myself.
I don't have you.
Yeah.
I can hear myself. Wait, do I have myself? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I got you.
All right, now we're good. All right, welcome everybody to the East Holyoke matchup against Holyoke Purple Knights. Little technical difficulties, but we're finally back at it. East Holyoke winning 5-3 with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Okay, so we've seen a good start for the Spartans here today as the Knights throw that one away and the East Long Meadow ball. Hopefully we can build on our win earlier this week at home, Jeff.
Undefeated at home so far, Steve.
So we're going to try to keep that rolling. Ball goes from McKechnie to Marino. Marino goes over to Goslin. Goslin loses her balance and takes a step out of bounds. Holyoke will inbound from the far sideline, their own end, and East Long Meadow goes with man-to-man pressure. Well defended. Ball goes outside to 14. That's missed rebound by Jill Stevens, outlet to Marino, and Marino slows it down to wait for numbers. Holyoke moves into their own man-to-man defense off Kenna's foot. Coach Gary calls for the timeout. Thought he got the timeout, but the jump ball was called first. East Long Meadow will retain possession.
I think this is the first time all year, Steve, that we've actually had a bigger team man for man, right?
It might very well be. It certainly doesn't happen often.
Not very many times is Kenna or Sabina match up when they're taller than
the person they're with.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. We have a substitution. Caitlin Beek out and Grace Blaze in. Spartans will pick up their pressure at midcourt, looks like. Number 5, Perez goes from long distance. No good. Rebounded again by Jill Stevens. We could use a good rebounding night out of Jill tonight. That would spell good things for us.
Yeah, I bet if Jill puts up 15 rebounds tonight, we win.
Yep. Spartans operate outside. Jill goes from the top of the key.
There we go.
Banks it in.
Bank is open, Steve.
Fantastic.
That's something that somehow has been lacking a little bit this year. I think Kenna Marino and Jill are the ones that are draining the three so far this year.
Holyoke looks for the equalizer from Rivera, but no good.
Nice rebound by Goslin.
Oop. A little miscommunication there between Marino and Blaze. The ball will go back to Holyoke to inbound and go the length of the floor.
With an 8-3 lead, we kind of don't want to have those unforced turnovers. Like that's the second time we've turned the ball away tonight.
Correct.
You hear Coach Gary saying, girls, you have to keep your eyes open.
Rivera tries to get baseline.
That looked good.
Unfortunate foul. That looked like a good block to me.
Not much more Stevens could do on that.
No, that looked pretty good. Holyoke goes to the line. Genesis Rivera, 2 shots. Back iron for the first one.
Usual. I like to see our girls just keep running them down.
Yeah.
You saw support today of all the 5th and 6th grade girls. It's good to see.
Quite a few.
Yes, it's good to see that.
Ball goes into Blaze.
Nice drive by Grace Blaze for 2.
Well done. And a Holyoke timeout.
There you go.
The
Holyoke
Knights bench
furious. I love
not
to see
happy
that.
with the defense.
East Long Meadow girls are pumped up on that. Good job by Grace Blaze to take it to the hoop.
Yep. Marino found her on a good look, and then Blaze went right to the basket. 10-4 with 3:22 left in the first quarter as the Holyoke Purple Knights look to regroup on that timeout. Okay, so Holyoke will look to inbound after trying to regroup after, again, the Holyoke bench was a little bit heated about some poor defense on that last possession.
It's always good seeing the other team upset.
We'll
That's
watch
what those timeouts are for, right?
Perez operate from the point, tries to get the ball out of her hand. She has the ball in her hands a lot. Nope. Comes up short on that one. Tried to go, looked like Perez to the shot, but nothing doing, and so far so good for the Spartans. McKechnie looks to bring it up against minimal pressure till the three-point line. Reno with a ball fake and whistled for the travel. Holyoke ball, well, if they can get someone to inbound it with just under 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. They move the ball around the perimeter, goes outside.
Good block by Emma Gosselin.
Yep,
This
well
21
done.
throws Emma to the ground.
I think that's a foul.
That should be.
Yes. Very
Little WWE style right there. And on this one here, I give the ball to Emma and let her drive.
That certainly has been an offensive formula for success for the Spartans thus far this season.
I bet you we can get Blaha.
Pick up another quick one.
Quick foul.
Yep. And again, as you mentioned, on a team that doesn't have a ton of size to begin with, it would certainly be good to get her in some foul trouble. Blaze looks to operate, gives the ball back to Marino on the perimeter. Marino goes with the skip pass over the top. Under 10 on the shot clock. Marino looks for a clean look. Did not draw the iron. Perez comes the length of the floor, takes it in.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that looks to me to be Holyoke's real plans A, B, and C on offense.
Yeah,
Perez.
She drove earlier on and drew the foul and got the and one, and then she's ran in the lane.
Spartans operate on the perimeter. McKechnie looks, goes to the post. Jill Stevens goes back to Kenna Marino.
There we go. Kenna drains a three.
Well done.
There we go. That's what we've been needing this year.
Good ball movement, hit that outside shot.
We can get these girls to start hitting a couple of threes. I'll force them to come out a little bit more, open up the inside. That's a shot clock.
Yep. There's a shot clock problem now. Ooh, nice look by Sabina to hit Jill in stride. Well done.
Nice pass and nice take by Jill Stevens to go in.
That was terrific transition basketball right there.
Jill Stevens at the line for two. One for one. Kendall Reed checks in for Emma Gosselin. Kendall Reed with 6 points the other day.
That was a good game for her.
Good game, real good game. Strong underneath the boards, got a bunch of offensive rebounds. And nothing but the bottom of the net for Stevens on his second one.
15-6 with just over a minute remaining in the first quarter here at East Long Meadow High School. Perez looks to operate from the top of the key once again, goes through her legs, tries to get by Kenna. Help defense is there.
She's a good little player.
Yep. McKechnie will operate the point from the top. Hands the ball off to Reed, who goes outside to Marino, looks to Blaze. Blaze takes baseline. Back to Marino, up top to McKechnie, has an open look. Goes inside to Grace Blaze. Blaze looks to reset. Tries to get the skip pass to Stevens.
A push.
She's got it.
Jill stays with it.
Goes over the top, take it. Over the basket.
Wow, something.
Yeah, there was a collision there.
Two of the Holyoke girls went head to head.
for second quarter action. 17-10, East Long Meadow leading Holyoke. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the first half.
Grace Blaze checks in for Kenna Marino. Maya Knowles in for Caitlin Beek.
Perez will operate from the point, as she usually does. Ball is in her hands quite a bit. Swings back to her. Over to Guzman. Guzman back to Perez. Perez takes a step back three. No answer there. Grace Blaze on the rebound. Fought for, and Holyoke ball. Rivera looks to inbound. She goes to Perez. Perez will take her time, give instructions from the top of the key. Goes outside to Colley. Colley's fouled there by Maya Knowles. Holyoke will inbound under the basket. They'll run what looks to be a modified box or X play here. Ball is stolen by
Jill Stevens. Yep. Push it up the court, Jill, all the way.
Take her, Jill. Make her play it. Yep. Nice work by Rivera and Perez, or Rivera and Colley on that. Look good. So Colley for three, off the front iron. Maya Knowles pushed but maintains the rebound.
Somehow is beginning to look a little confused. Nice take by Grace Blaze. Gets fouled.
Yep, and that looks like a second on Blaha there.
Yeah, so I think if you can get her and Perez out.
Coach has got a decision to make for Holyoke at this point about whether or not you go with Blaha with 2. 6 minutes, it's a long time to pick up that third one in the first half. We'll see what she does. Grace Blaze with the first.
Marino in for McKechnie. Reed in for Stevens.
Grace readies herself for the second shot, and it's up and in.
Grace Blaze 4 for 4 at the line tonight.
Perez picked up by Knowles. Tries to maintain her defensive perimeter there. Rivera looks over to Colley. Colley tries to go inside. That's a nice play, but no conversion.
Reed with the rebound. Knowles pushes it up the court.
Knowles to Goslin. Goslin looks there.
Swing
back
it.
to Knowles.
There we go.
Marino gets a good look. Too far for her there. Blaze operates with the ball up to the high post to Reed.
Foul on Perez.
Yep.
I don't think Knowles realized how much space she had on that shot.
Yep.
She's looking for the quick swing to Marino. Coach giving her some instruction to take a look at that shot. She's one of the better three-point shooters.
Somebody's got to move. Shot clock resets on the foul. Emma Goslin with a nice shoulder dip and fake. Very good. And it goes to Reed. Picks up the rebound, puts it in.
Starting off right where she did the other day. Yep. Offensive board and puts it in.
Those are such key points. They don't look super flashy, but wow, they are important. They are very important.
Hey, you can let these girls dribble all you want out in the outside. Just contain them like soccer. Just contain them.
Whoa.
It's
that looked to be an elbow from Colley there, trying to get some space.
Emma Goslin grabs the rebound, pushes it up the court.
Herself. Could go the whole way, and she does.
There you go. Wow.
And she's fouled and not called. Tough to not get the call there.
Once again, we said it over and over again. I don't think 3 girls are all going to get ball.
All played completely clean defense. Looks
Box
to go
out,
to Guzman.
girls.
Guzman hits the shot. Holyoke coach with a quick timeout. 21-12, 21-14, 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Okay, coming out of the timeout, 7-point advantage for the Spartans, 21-14, 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter.
Some of the things I'd like to see the Spartans do going forward is definitely boxing out. The ball's been bouncing around a little too much on our defensive side for rebounding. We should be definitely grabbing all of those rebounds. It seems like Holyoke's got a couple second chances.
Well, Maya Knowles operates from the point, gets it to Marino. Marino with a clean look. Ooh. Catches the rim, but just bounces long. Timeout. Coach Gary calls the timeout before Jill Stevens is tied up. That will be East Long Meadow's ball inbounding under the basket. Okay, both teams break the huddle and come back. It'll be East Long Meadow inbounding under their own offensive basket.
Running our form of box.
Yes. Looking for anything. Oops. Ball goes past Goslin, out to Beek. Beek with the good bounce pass to McKechnie. McKechnie finds Marino on the swing. Oof. Just barely another miss on that.
There you go. That's
reverse.
Quick ball movement
Yeah, that's
around.
good ball movement.
There we go.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nice ball movement. Terrific shot.
Nice open look shots. Nice.
Yep. Very well done. Rivera looks. Tries to
straight
find.
up. Good defense by Stevens.
Nicely rebounded. Rebounded by Goslin. Beek gives the ball to McKechnie. McKechnie will slow things down and let East Long Meadow get in their offensive set. They'll play 4 across and an up high look there. Ball goes to Stevens, back to McKechnie. Nicely swung to Beek. Beek takes the ball to the basket. Back outside to Sabina. Looks to swing to Stevens at the top. She'll leave it for Marino. Marino ball fakes back to Stevens. Stevens looks to take baseline.
Nice.
Switched hands at the ends. Nicely done. Weak shot on the shot clock because they hit the rim, so they'll have another 35 if they need it. McKechnie ball fakes and goes to the basket. Outlets to Beek. Beek, nothing there. Goes to McKechnie. Back to Beek, who gets a good look. Just short. Holyoke ball.
Holyoke's falling into a 2-3 zone, so if we can turn around and start banging out a couple of these threes, make them have to come out and play us.
Get a couple of those shots, and you could open things up. East Long Meadow currently enjoying a 10-point advantage, 24-14. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half.
There you go. That's a pick.
Ooh, trapped at half court. Rivera I thought she got out of it, but nope. East Long Meadow does force the turnover. McKechnie looks to bring the ball to midcourt. Holyoke continues to stay in that 2-3 zone. McKechnie goes to Beek.
Got a mismatch with Jill Stevens over there. I'd be feeding it to Jill. Jill's got a lot of size.
Pass. Front rib from McKechnie, rebounded by Rivera. I would guess she'll take this the whole way herself.
Straight up, Jill. Oh, Jill just got a hand on that. I think we got to look to get the ball into the inside. Jill's got a good 5 inches in height on the girl.
Rivera goes to the line for 2. She makes the first. I would imagine this substitution will be Reed for Stevens, trying to protect her from getting another foul before halftime.
I like that with Reed out there. She's an aggressive girl. I give her the ball a few times, let her body up the other girl.
Rivera second. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 24-16. East Long Meadow presses quickly, finds Marino for a shot.
There we go. That's a foul.
Marie pushed inside. She stays
and
right
another
with it.
Foul.
Wow. Allowing some very physical play there without a whistle.
Nice take by Emma.
Gets to the basket. Good Beek rebounds.
Good job by Beek.
Yep, gets it out to Marino. Swung to McKechnie. Back to Marino. Good look back to Beek. Beek is impeded there.
Thank you.
Yep,
There you
with
go.
the
That's a
body.
foul.
Yep.
His fouls going all around.
Foul there on Guzman.
Third foul for Holyoke.
Marino looks to inbound. Goes all the way back to Beek. Back to Marino in the corner. Ball fake gets her a chance to penetrate. Shot does not get in. Reed makes the save.
Good hustle by Reed.
Controlled by Holyoke. No, that's a foul you don't need.
That's a Trey Young foul right
Yep,
there.
yep.
Slow down.
Yep.
Let the defender run into.
Yep.
That's tough. Reed's hustling to get back, and the other girl slows down. And
Grace Blazin for Caitlin Beek. Holyoke inbounds just on the East Long Meadow side of midcourt. Rivera runs the show as she usually does.
Deep
Goes
three.
outside to 22 Rivera. There. That's looked like maybe a travel, but no such call. Sorry,
Push that up the court. Don't dribble into the corner.
Oop. Find her. A lot of contact inside. Cauley looks to find Perez. Nope, it'll come this way to Rivera. Rivera tries to get to the basket.
Should be a travel.
Yeah, it's a travel. Travel indeed. You can't step all the way through like that.
Maya Knowles in for Sabina McKechnie.
Knowles will run the point here. Waits to see if there's action. Reverses the ball to Blaze. Blaze back to Knowles. Knowles looks on a quick dribble. Back to Emma Gosselin. Hands off to Marino. Ooh, Marino looks for the interior pass. Nicely deflected.
Put that up.
Knowles
there we go.
with
Maya with it. Just off the front.
Long Meadow could play this down till about the 22nd mark. If
That's
they
right.
wanted
Like,
to.
go up with it. There we go. Nice take.
Excellently done. That's the third for Blaha before the half. I'm not sure why coach decided to bring her in. Yep, that was the foul on 21. So she's gonna have to sit, or she's not gonna have a very long afternoon here. Off the board for one for Reed. And just like that, Blaha will go out with their third foul before halftime.
With her and Perez, there hasn't been much other scoring for the Knights.
Violation on the free throw shooter, so we'll have Holyoke inbounding and going the length of the floor with 51 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Changing it up here as Rivera brings it up and they spread Perez out to the wing. They try to find her for an opening, and it worked that time. They got a good look. They didn't have the pressure, and they got Perez open for a three. Credit to the Holyoke coach for getting her off the point and drawing up a new plan of attack there.
See what East Long Meadow does with the last shot type.
Has not been an area where we've excelled this season. Ooh, looking for Grace Blaze. You got her in the corner. There was no one that rotated over. Reed at the top of the key. Finds Knowles. About 10 seconds remaining. Knowles looks. Reed
Good hustle by Reed.
Oh. East Long Meadow will have the ball left with 3 seconds left. Or have the ball with 3
Good
seconds
hustle by
remaining.
Reed down the offensive glass once again.
Yep. Get it in.
There you go. Give it to Jill.
Yep. And
there we go. That's
very well done. The Holyoke coach is well out onto the floor. She had better be careful because that is far outside of the coach's box. Far outside of the coach's box.
That's a bad territory.
Yikes. I'm not quite sure what her gripe was. There was a lot of contact on that play.
From the three
from
other girls.
Any one of her three players. And Jill makes it count, hits the free throw.
Now, well, they're not going to the line. All we want to do is not foul them with
Nope. Yep, and they're able to get Jill out so as to not pick up another foul.
Yep.
The only person I'd really be concerned about here is I would just try to deny 5.
The ball. They're doubling her
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's a good play. Let it go anywhere else.
Oh, just off the front glass. Nice
Oof.
shot.
Scary. Okay, we go to halftime with East Long Meadow enjoying an 8-point lead, 27-19.
All right, we're good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Watching the last 10 seconds or so of halftime wind down here after a successful duck toss at halftime. Spartans will come out with an 8-point lead, 27-19 over Holyoke. Jeff, what do you think is the winning combination here for the Spartans in the second half?
The Knights are sitting in a 2-3 zone, so they want us to shoot the ball. So I think if we knock down a couple of threes, it's going to force them to maybe possibly go into a 2-3 zone or a 3-2 zone.
Yep.
But I think a big key is with our girls here, if they're going to sit in that 2-3 zone, get the ball to, Jill Stevens when she's up on top. I think if we can get the ball into her, she can turn around and drive or kick it out.
Yep.
A lot can happen. Plus, they're coming out into a man-to-man. So
okay, well, ball goes right to Kenna. Ooh, for three. That would have been a nice one to have. The play was well drawn up. Kenna just missed on the rim. And Holyoke looks immediately to press to the outside. Surprised that Blaha's out to start with 3 fouls. I'm very, I guess, go for broke. Ooh. Who was that, Guzman from outside?
Yeah.
Oh, Rivera. Sorry,
Rivera.
that's 22, right? Genesis Rivera. It's a good look, 27-22. McKechnie looks for some penetration on the side, gives the ball to Emma Gosselin, who gets inside and is fouled.
Who's that one on?
Let's see.
Is that on Guzman? 14?
Called it on 14 on that
Guzman.
One. Yep. Blaha holding her breath on that one, knowing that her next foul will be number 4 for 21. Ball goes up top to the top of the key to Emma Gosselin. Emma gives the ball to Marino, who looks to find a way to drive. She's cut off there. Back to Gosselin. Yeah. Jill Stevens posts inside, then puts a screen on for Emma.
How's that not a foul?
Wow. A lot of contact. That's a block or something. Yikes.
But at the same time, I think we have to look. Emma's got to look up. You have Jill with a mismatch. You just feed it into Jill.
This is what they continued at the end of the first half, taking Perez off the point, letting Rivera on point, and then letting Perez catch and shoot off of that. It's
good defense by Kenna.
Oh, and Marino there to pick it up.
Right at her. Oh.
Emma
there you go.
Takes the ball in. Ooh.
There we go.
Traveling.
Oh.
That would not have been my guess on that call. Yikes. Rivera looks to inbound against a 2-2-1 press scenario from East Long Meadow. Rivera goes back outside, goes back to the middle, and Holyoke breaks the press there. Goes outside to Blaha, who goes back to Colley. Colley looks to find a seam, gets there but can't get it in. The Spartans will come down, leading 27-22. McKechnie looks to operate from the top. Goes outside to Beek. Beek back to McKechnie. McKechnie goes inside to Stevens, back outside to Beek.
Put that up. There we
Beek
go.
to Gosselin. Whoa.
We don't want to get that fall from 95 feet away from the rim.
Colley that's another. I did watch the elbows on number 4. That is the second time I've seen that tonight. Ball goes up top to Rivera. Rivera goes,
throws it out of bounds.
Tried to find Guzman and just a passer going one way, pass going the other way. Or sorry, recipient of the pass, receiver going one way and pass going the other. Spartans will bring it up against no real pressure from the Purple Knights. Sabina gets to the basket, looks out to Beek, got that one stuck on her hip. Holyoke ball.
Grace plays in for Caitlin Beek.
They'll go back to what they had. Holyoke will go back to what they had with Perez bringing the ball up here. She looks to Colley. Screened by Guzman. Colley goes outside to Rivera. Rivera looked to travel on her way to the basket.
If you're going to do it one way, you got to call that the other. That's the same exact play that
That's a lot of steps.
Emma does, and they don't call it. I feel like I want to yell, call it both ways, but
yes. Coach Gary just said the same thing. He just said he said neither of the coaches. He said neither of us neither of us can figure out what a foul is tonight. So that speaks to a level of inconsistency in the calling. Rivera for the first one, and it's no good.
We've been seeing it all year long, Steve. When a girl's driving in and the other girl's moving her feet, you either got to call blocking or
Right, some
carding.
kind of foul.
I mean, and that's
right.
Especially when you get into two girls.
Rivera is good for the second. East Long Meadows lead cut to 4, 27-23. The ball goes outside to Grace Blaze in the corner. Oof, stripped as she goes to the basket. Perez comes out with it. Holyoke scores here. I wouldn't be surprised to see, I was going to say an East Long Meadow timeout, but she misses. Blaze clears, gives the ball to McKechnie. McKechnie sets, calls out the play from Coach Gary there. Goes outside to Marino, who waits to see if she'll get Stevens as a cutter. Ooh, Marino just lost it. Saved by Blaze. Back. Marino.
Good job by Grace
well
to
done.
save it.
Yep.
Kind of gets it right
Still
back.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. Still over 10 seconds. Now the girls have to look to go. Goes inside to Grace.
Kind of Marino with a Caitlin Clark shot.
Yes, gets it up and gets the rim. So enough to at least avoid a shot clock violation. Rivera looks to operate the point at the top. Goes outside to Cauley. Cauley pushes up a three, doesn't get there. Rebounded by Blaha there.
Good job by Kenna to jump on that ball.
The ball
Somehow not
stay
playing with as much intensity as we did the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah. We have yet to score this quarter. 27-19 at halftime, and it's 27-23 at this point. So
yeah, third quarters normally aren't our.
That's I would think about a timeout here. That's your 8-point lead is now down to 2 at halftime. But coach is going to let them play through it and see if they can figure it out on their own. Grace goes to Marino. McKechnie looks to find something inside. Outside to Stevens. No good.
Grace Blaze with rebound.
Apparently out of bounds.
Sees that one.
Maya Knowles checks in for Sabina McKechnie.
Good job by Grace Blaze to come over and knock the ball out of bounds.
Yep.
Gotta watch somebody with the long ball.
Yep.
Jill Stevens picks up another foul.
Is that 3 for Jill?
Yes. Kendall Reed in for Jill Stevens.
Perez back on the ball. Goes one-on-one with Kenna. Tries to find a seam. Good help from Maya Knowles. Off of Blaha's hands outside. And the ball goes out of bounds to East Long Meadow. Knowles looks to bring it up.
Oh, Blaha is frustrated.
Yep. Could be a good time to go inside. Yep.
Over and over again. See that Reed. Give the ball to Reed. Let Reed go right at it. Pick it up. There you go. Good work by Reed. Ooh, nice up and in.
Over. Yep.
That's on
That
Rivera.
one goes against Perez on that one. Perez on that one. Yep. 2 shots for Kendall Reed. Makes the first.
That's what East Long Meadow's got to keep doing. Just keep feeding it to our bigs and let them pound them down.
Yep.
Down under the boards.
It's not the flashiest style of basketball, but it's going to be very effective tonight. I think.
Get in there and brute force.
Yep. Reed makes both.
Kendall Reed's gone to the line. She's 3 for 4 from the line tonight.
Right.
So I mean, it's working with her. So just keep feeding it.
Rivera looks nice. Ooh,
there we go. Illegal screen
against Guzman there.
Good job by Maya Knowles to run right through that one.
Yep.
That's rough when you set a screen and you are the one that gets knocked down.
And you get the foul.
So good work by Maya.
Yes. Reed hustles to get into her position in the offense as
Maya definitely got that bulldozer from her mom, not her dad.
Oh,
Good job by Grace Blaze.
three-point basket for Grace Blaze. 32-25 Spartans. They've turned it on. Blaha on the far corner.
Nice double.
Back to Perez. Perez looks to penetrate. She can't. Goes out to Rivera. Rivera back rims the three. Rebounded by Blaze. Knowles will look to settle and reset.
Good job by Maya to hold it up.
Maya Knowles looks to take
Nice
it.
take. She got fouled with a little push on the back.
Good fight for Gosselin.
There you go, Maya. Get in there. There you go.
Jump ball. And that will stay with East Long Meadow. Well done.
Good work by the freshman Maya Knowles the last few minutes. Going in there, pushing the ball up the court, getting loose ball fouls. Good job.
Marino looks to inbound under the basket. Nothing doing. Goes to Reed. Collapsed the triple team on Reed. She was unable to get out of that one. Rivera tries to bait Gosselin for the foul. No such luck.
Soft little hand call on that.
Perez and Rivera play the two-man game up top.
Got to box out. Ooh. Call it traveling. Well, that one there I'm not going to complain about because it looks like Emma Gosselin gave a little nudge from behind.
May have been what led to the travel.
Yeah. They're starting to even out the calls. Still owe us another 4 more. But once again, I think that gets Baja a little bit upset.
Yeah. Emma from the top. Good look. Nothing doing.
Tie it up.
Ooh. Some token pressure from Long Meadow here. Looks like some man-to-man defense here. Blaha goes way up top. Wow, long three. Hits the iron, nothing doing. East Long Meadow ball. Minute and 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Spartans enjoying a 32-25 lead. Knowles brings it up easy. Comes to the right-hand side. Finds Emma Gosselin at the top and finds a dribble drive penetration.
There we go. Nice drive by Emma.
Well done. Rivera goes outside. Back to her at the top.
Straight up.
Blaha's open for the look and converts.
Nice shot by Baja.
34-27, just under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Ooh, nicely anticipated by Cauley. She saw it the whole way. Well defended by Knowles. No basket
That's
there.
A foul
yes,
right there. That's the same exact call that they've been calling on us. Pull up and shoot that, Ken.
Kenna waits to see what she has. 35 seconds. Knowles at the top of the key. Short. And it looks like, oops. Caitlin Beek goes for Maya Knowles. Perez looks to run the point. 24 seconds remaining in the half. She goes outside to Rivera. Rivera looks at a very deep three from there, thinks better of it. Playing 5 out right now, trying on the perimeter. Ooh.
Who do you call that on? If you call that on Grace, it's call on Caitlin Beek. Oof.
I'm just not sure why you call a perimeter hand checking foul, but then you have a collision under the basket and there's no call at all. Oh.
Enforcer.
Oh, we got free throws. Oh, 5th foul. Three substitutions in for the Spartans. Vino, McKechnie, and Knowles on. Marino, Blaze, and Gosselin off for the end of the half. LaShot with 1 remaining. Vino inbounds to McKechnie. McKechnie to Knowles. Let's run it. Running the last second play. Vino comes to put a screen on McKechnie's person, tries to get her loose. Oops, ball goes outside. Travel. There's time left on the clock. I think there is time left on that clock.
At least a half a second, if not a second.
I would agree. Certainly enough time to get spot-up shooter Emerson Vino the ball for a 3-pointer.
That's what I'd be doing. Put her in the corner with that. Turn and shoot. Catch and release.
Catch and release.
Half a second.
Okay, they've got half a second. Oh, or you just try to bait them and draw the foul. That's another good option.
I go to Caitlin Reed or Kendall Reed.
Yep. Try to free her up for the shot. Have it. Well, much ado about nothing.
No.
As the third quarter ends, the Spartans take a 5-point lead, 34-29 into the fourth quarter.
So we started that quarter with what, 27? We ended up with 7 points that quarter.
Yeah, and it was really, I think we were for about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
we were still at 27. So
the third quarter is always I feel it's always our worst quarter.
We have a tough time sometimes turning it around there. Marino looks to play tight face guarding. Ooh, well done.
Good work by Kenna.
Man, that was so well done. Nice
bounce pass.
Right up Beak.
Beak takes on 3.
That should be East Meadow ball then. Yep,
there we go.
Very good. Well done. Let's run it. And Marino looks to inbound. She goes back. Good look for Gosselin. Oof. Beautiful play. Well done.
Nice work. Emma Gosselin for the 3. Put East Meadow up.
That was a very, very good, successful inbounds play right there. Goes outside to Blaha. Goes long. Ball goes back to her. She does the ball fake dribble drive. Oop, Cauley loses the handle. Double there. He goes outside to Rivera. Rivera looks to find Cauley again with that push 3. And Jill taps it.
Good job by Jill to get a hand on it.
Controlled by Gosselin. Gosselin brings it up. Gives the ball to McKechnie. McKechnie goes to Marino. Marino back to McKechnie. Double screen for her chance there. Ooh, nice interior pass. Well done. Good ball movement. Kenna goes to Caitlin Beak. Beak doesn't like the look there. Brings it back. Reverses the ball. Kenna with the skip pass to...
Nice look.
Right up
with it. There we go.
Yes, well done.
There we go. That's all right. We'll take it. That's number 4 on Baja.
Yep.
5.
Called it on Perez.
I thought
Nice.
Jill got the ball and took a step into Baja.
Certainly what it looked like. The referees might know how many fouls Blaha has too.
Nice
Gosselin
save.
goes.
How is
That's
that
that's
not?
got to be a foul again.
There we go. Jeez. Just over and over. And I know you don't want to keep calling the foul, but I mean, eventually you get to teach the girls how to move their feet. Otherwise, it will be a foul.
That's
over and over
the
again.
fourth on Blaha there. Was 21 on the call there. But of course, in the fourth quarter now, you roll the dice. I don't know what you're saving her for. So maybe you continue to go with her. 2 shots for Emma. Good on the first. And Gosselin good for both from the line.
East Meadow up by double digits now.
Ball goes outside. Blaha looks for 3. Back iron.
Good job by Gosselin to grab that board.
Rebound, but won by Gosselin. Slow things down a bit here. No hurry. McKechnie goes to the right side. Gosselin looks at what she has. Caitlin Beek pushed over. Beek gives it back to Marino. Marino
nice
gets
cut
to the
by
basket.
Marino. Kind of goes to the line. That's a good take by Marino.
Number 4, Evangeline Colley with the foul there. Marino just misses the first. Now, the good news for us, Jeff, you hope it doesn't come down to this. Hopefully, we maintain this big lead. But if it should get tight, the fact that Holyoke's already got 3 fouls means that the likelihood that we'll be shooting sooner rather than later in this quarter.
Yeah, and they're going to have to start being a little bit more aggressive on it, on the press and everything to try to create turnovers, which we should go and pad our Mass Live stats.
Right. Marino good on the second, and she is going to be all over Perez for the remainder of the game.
And they're just going to start jacking up threes from Perez.
Look at that. And Rivera, there you go. Gosselin wisely lets it run. Holyoke coach calls the timeout with 5 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in the game. The Spartans enjoy an 11-point lead, 40-29.
(40-29) with 5:52 left in the fourth quarter. East Long Meadow looking to get their 3rd win on the season. Come out of the timeout from the Purple Knights. Look to see a little bit more pressure from the Knights coming up.
Yep. Both teams going with a pretty similar lineup to what we've seen for most of the game. McKechnie looks to operate against the man-to-man defense. Here, Marino goes outside to Stevens.
Jill
Stevens
takes it in.
take.
Nice take.
Ooh,
grabs
and
her own rebound.
Ooh, back up again. Blaha gives it up to Colley. Colley to Perez. Perez tries to find something, finds a seam, gets the floater, no good. Ball stays for Holyoke.
Kendall Reed in for Jill Stevens. See if Reed can keep up her good work through the day.
Colley goes outside to Blaha.
That's
short. Colley with the rebound. Reed, good defense there. Goes to Rivera. Rivera up and off the glass. 40-31 at the 5-minute mark. McKechnie looks to move from the top. Distributes to Marino, who tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Sabina and McKenna go back and forth up top. Emma cuts and looks for something inside. Difficult to find any penetration. Emma finds
nice
a
take
seam
by
there.
Emma.
Yep, and one.
There we go.
Wow. That's a terrific take by a terrific player. Well done, Emma Gosselin.
Goes in, draws the contact, lays it in for 2. Goes to the line once again.
That's a huge play.
Maya Knowles in for Caitlin Beek.
Gosselin looks to complete the three-point play. Oh.
Violation.
Yeah. In a little bit early. No worries. After a quick rest, Stevens back in, giving Gosselin a break here, probably getting her a minute or so before the final stretch. Rivera looks to operate here, screened by Cauley, nice switch. They try to get Perez loose, nothing doing. Ooh.
Foul called on Maya Knowles. Team first in the fourth quarter.
Cauley looks to inbound. She's got Blaha to the far side. Front rims that one. Cauley with a nice rebound there, takes it right back in. Ooh. Looked like good defense by Reed, unless she got her with the body. No, I don't agree with that.
No,
she got her
that
anywhere.
one there, she looked like she was straight up the entire time. And typically the girls do. You always hear them go straight up. They always try to go over with their hands, and that's the easy call, but I do not agree with that one.
Cauley converts the first to cut the lead to 10 points, 42-32. Misses the second. Rebound Reed.
Good board by Reed.
And McKechnie will be in no hurry. Utilize that time on the shot clock. Marino goes cross court to Stevens. Stevens to McKechnie. McKechnie looks to continue on the perimeter. Out to Knowles. No rush. Well done. Shot clock under 10. Now you look to go to the basket. Jill Stevens draws the contact foul there.
Jill should be going to the line.
That's the fifth one. That's 2 shots. Oh, that's about as well as you can do it on that possession. The shot clock was under 5. You maintained it the whole time, and you end up drawing the foul to go to get 2 shots. Well done.
I'm not a fan of this 2 shots either.
No.
I like the 1-and-1 till you get to the 4 till you get to the 10. This shooting 5 right away is good job by Kendall.
And it takes a little bit of it takes a little bit. I mean, you had to have players paying attention to know if it was a 1-and-1 or 2. You gotta.
Now it's just
right.
You saw Mel. Oh, no, just Kenna's marking Perez everywhere she goes.
Yep. Can't get loose. Rivera looks to get it to Cauley. Cauley to Blaha. We've seen this a lot where they try to get Blaha on the outside. I think Emma might have gotten a hand on that. Yep, she did. So it'll stay with Holyoke.
Grace plays in for Maya Knowles.
Yep. Holyoke looks to inbound. It'll be Cauley. She goes up top to Rivera. Rivera tries to find a way to penetrate.
That's
she can't. That's a deep 3 from Blaha. Draws the iron, but no good. Help her.
Gotta help her out.
Yep. Timeout. Okay. Timeout by Coach Gary. 3 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. East Long Meadows up 12, 44-32. Okay, folks. Hope everybody went to the kitchen, got a snack, used the bathroom. We're in for the home stretch here for the last 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Spartans enjoying a 44-32 lead. Hopefully with some smart possession, they'll be able to salt this one away.
We just have to keep Baja just keeps launching threes. They're doing a good job marking her. That last one was way past Caitlin Clark territory.
And like I said, and that's the way if we can keep the ball out of Perez's hands, I'll let somebody else try to beat us.
Well, it was different. I think in the first half she was driving.
Yep.
They've locked down all those
really have.
lanes.
Yeah, the penetration is not there, so that's good.
And spread it all out.
Good screen. On what?
4.
So that was a foul. Good. Yeah, no, I was going to say that looked like a pretty good screen. That's a Holyoke foul there. Yep. Well done. So Gosselin, one of our better free throw shooters, goes to the line for 2. Gosselin converts the first.
Spartans up 13, just over 3 minutes to go.
And Emma makes both. We're going to be hard to beat if we make our free throws.
Yeah. Especially they keep following Emma or Grace Blaze, right?
Correct.
Everybody they're sending to the line today has been making them.
I would imagine that Perez is going to try to get to the basket.
Yeah, Kenna's just shutting her down. That's up on.
It did look like it went off the top. But 3 nonetheless.
I'm surprised Holyoke's not.
You have to press here because there's not enough time to just stay back.
Hey, good for them.
Right. I mean, we'll take it. That's fine.
Holyoke coach is calling that up.
Take her, Joe.
Timeout by Gary. Good timeout. Must be nice. We're back. Spartans up 11 with just under 2.5 minutes to go. Their ball under the hoop. Looking for the nail in the coffin on these next few possessions.
17 seconds remaining on the shot.
That's not what we wanted to do.
Nope. Good. That actually really wasn't so bad because
it leads into and one.
Yeah.
And that's Baja's 5. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I mean, the girl's laughing at it because she knows how much she hacked her.
Yikes. A jump ball. She knew what she was doing. She knew it.
She was heading towards the bench because she knew.
They try to find Cauley outside. Nope. Oh, Perez has it go off her hands.
Now we just don't want to have a foul.
No, just let them operate along the perimeter. No problem. Cauley again. The push 3. That's off Holyoke.
There we go. Kenna Marino smartly lets the ball go out of bounds.
I think there's a little bit of soccer shielding right there. I think she shielded that ball right out.
All right, now this is when I let one of the girls release because they're marked up. All right, Holyoke coach sends one back.
Get it in. Yep, very good. Oops, and just hold it. Yep, very good.
We need
Yes,
possession.
there
Time
we go.
possession.
Just under a minute and 40 left here in the game. East Long Meadow up by 11. Keep it out. Good. Sabina goes to the corner. Jill Stevens for three.
You know,
Yes. Well done.
I get taken to three, but the time we have 15
Still
seconds
to hold
left.
another. Yeah,
hold it for another 10 seconds. We don't need the.
Man, Emma is reliable and consistent from that line.
She got another 10 points probably at the line tonight.
It's got to be close. If not 10, it's got to be close. See, announcer jinx. That's how it goes.
Those are one of the things that we might not make a difference in this game, but later on we've done that before. Where the one thing we don't, the West Springfield game we did.
Right.
We don't need to stop that clock.
No.
Let them pass it around and try to take a long three. That's it.
Yep. I think you said it earlier on the last possession, Jeff. The Spartans have done a terrific job neutralizing Perez in the second half. She was very, very dangerous in the first half, and she's been almost a non-factor in the second half.
Ken has been marking her everywhere she goes, just man marking her, not just no switches or anything like that. Doing a great job keeping it up.
So we've got a timeout with 1:14 remaining. At this point, it's a 12-point Spartan lead. I certainly am not interested in jinxing anything, but I like the position that the Spartans are in right now with that kind of the point advantage and the time remaining in the quarter. I'm feeling good.
And when we inbound the ball, when they start following us, who are you going to go pass the ball to?
I think there are a couple of good options.
We'll
see if they can find one of them.
I go with Emma.
I would say that's a good choice.
Finally, Holyoke comes in to press the ball. Get the ball to Emma Goslin and not even trying to foul him.
Yep. East Long Meadow will retain possession with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. He's going to look for help since the Holyoke coach was consultation with the officials.
I can read their lips. He goes, I didn't know what he's talking about. I didn't see anything.
I think it's going to stay here.
What do you think?
I think it's good.
So the official from the other side of the court could see that one, but the official that made the call pulls it back to call. Regardless, the Spartans up 12 with a minute to go in the game.
Yep. So just play good, strong, and smart defense here, and you should be in good shape. Ooh, unlucky for Holyoke. That was the play they wanted.
Marino gets the ball. Looks to throw it
fouled
off.
There. So Kenna will be shooting. This is going to, I really hope that they realize that. I mean, I understand fouling if you're within 1 or 2 possessions, but with 12,
there's
a
not
12
much.
point, there's really not much sense.
I don't think
fouling.
that one there was an intentional foul.
Right.
I think she was trying to get the.
I believe what we may have had there was a time for a replacement. I think that was Blaha's 5th, and I think that you get
that's another timeout. She
the 30 seconds, I think, or whatever you get to replace the player.
I thought the foul was on Perez though.
Yeah.
Kenna Marino at the line for 2.
Makes the first. Wisely pulls the Spartans off the line. No need for an inadvertent foul underneath there.
Spartans looking to improve their record to 3-5, I believe. Next home game will be against Chicopee Comp here. At home on Monday.
Correct. Perez at the top. That's a lot of time to take there.
Out of bounds.
Yep.
Metal ball.
And again, I really don't know that there's a need to foul here if you're Holyoke. It's 41 seconds and it's a 14-point game. I think that's a little bit out of reach, but what do I know? Colley with the basket, but that still makes it. It's a 12-point game with 32 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to follow us. We're going to go to the line.
That's fine. We know that the LCAT viewers ask for as much of the Jeff and Steve show as they can get, so Holyoke is going to oblige, and they're going to foul and just extend this time that we have together on the air.
You know what? I'm fine with it. We put up 50 points. It's great.
We might get to, we'll get to 50 here.
Kind of falls back to want to get the ball in the hands of the. If you're not going to get, I 100% get the ball to Emma on that play,
and just have her hold it on her hip.
If they're not following her,
just hold it.
Then get the ball over to the guards and get the ball over half court.
All right, Spartans break the huddle for what will hopefully be the last time this evening. 32.2 seconds left.
At the same time, I also like this because it's like it's a good time to work
it's good
on
practice,
plays.
Oh, you're right.
Because they're looking to steal it. You have to work on these things. Sometimes there's going to be a closer game, and you don't want that to happen.
Now go. Long to Grace.
Get the ball back to the guard.
Foul goes against Rivera.
I'm going to say Kenna was trying to draw the foul to go to the line. I think she's trying to pad the mass line.
I certainly would.
I would. That's what I'd be doing. Oops.
Goes around and out for Jill on that one.
I think that's a big difference in the second half of this game. I think Marino shutting down Perez.
Oh, huge. Under 20 seconds, no fouls here. Can let them have free reign pretty much. Shot goes up and over. Nope. I'd let it go. Don't challenge.
Holyoke ball.
8.5 seconds left. And I'm confident saying the Spartans will go to 3-0 here at home. Continue to enjoy the home cooking here in East Longmeadow.
I like it. Hopefully
Perez gets her first clean look of the half. No foul. Oh.
I think this ref was trying to hold off on.
Too long, had to call the jump. And Marino gets the ball into Gosselin. Gosselin holds. And that'll wrap it up. A 12-point victory for your Spartans, 49-37. Jeff, as always, it was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure, Steve. Have a good one, everyone.